What's going on, YouTubers and you sidewinders out there? This one's for you. I just left my local law enforcement gun store, and one thing I noticed was there was two officers in blue jeans, polo shirt. They both had their outside the waistband holster at the 15, ready at the 15 like Big Johnson. But right, so their holsters here, right? But right at the maybe 10 marker, they had their little sheriff badge clipped on their belt, all right? So as a civilian, you see that and you're like, I mean, you see the gun, but right next to the gun, you see the badge, right? I'm like, most people that see that, 99.9%, are not gonna freak out, right? You know, oh, it's a law-abiding citizen, so forth. Then a thought came to my mind. I know most of us carry on the inside, and that's not always comfortable. In fact, I picked up a new holster. I'll do it on another video. And I thought to myself, what if there was a way, not a badge, but something like a badge type of idea, some type of symbol or something that you could clip just up on your belt next to your pistol, maybe in front, just like that sheriff, the way I described he had it, but identify that you are a license to carry. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, well, I don't want to let people know I have a firearm on me, right? I don't want to advertise that I have a firearm on me. A lot of people are against that idea, right? They're not big on exposing their firearm. They want to keep it concealed and secretive, and you know, they want to catch the perpetrator off guard, right? If they have to draw. On the other hand, I look at it as, wouldn't it be a deterrent to most criminals or people that say, oh shit, that guy got a gun, and look at that and say, you know, I don't think I'm gonna go his way, or I need to be careful because if I'm about to commit a crime, that guy has a gun there, right? He's not a cop, but he has a gun. People are gonna think twice about that. So what do you think about the idea of having some type, and for some of you out there that might think, oh, Red, you want to look like you're a police officer. I'm not saying I don't want a badge. I don't want something to look like I work as a police officer with the star. Just something, some type of emblem, some type of notification that law enforcement and civilians can both recognize right away. I'm a license to carry, so don't freak out, right? Because I'm interested on what police officers think when they initially see somebody that has the outside the waistband pistol carrying. I'm sure that the thoughts crossing their mind, like, I wonder if that person has a concealed handgun license or license to carry, like here in Texas, that's what we call it. Do they give it second thought? Do they say, oh, I don't know? Versus if there was a way for them to identify offbeat, offhand, and say, hey, you know what, I'm not worried about that person. They have that little emblem in front. That tells me they're licensed to carry. They're not going to get that on their own. They have to get that through the state or government registry. I hope that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. It's just a thought. I'm wondering, I wish I could sit down with local law enforcement and have that discussion with them. If that would help ease their tension, that when they see someone with the holster, they're like, oh, I can identify right away. Let me know what you think. Right out.